Hello, everybody. It is Fitness Friday. I am coming to you live not from Wisconsin, not from my home office, not from a truck stop, but from a hotel in Texas. I am here in Texas for a conference, and I did not forget about you all. I'm coming to you live for Fitness Friday. You know what to do. If you are tuning in, drop it in the comment section. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Where you coming? Where you going? If it's the end of the week, let's hit the end of the week strong. It is Fitness Friday. Hello. I see some people popping on. Drop it down in the comment section. Say hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm coming to you live today from Dallas, Texas. And boy, oh boy, it is hot and humid here. I felt like Wisconsin is humid as, but man, this takes the cake. I just walked to CVS and came back and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like someone's strangling me. Which made me think about what I'm gonna share with you all today. And so, you know, if you've tuned in before on Fitness Fridays, I show you different moves, stretches, techniques, things to think about to help you stay fit and healthy while you're living over the road. And for many of you, it doesn't have to just be that you're in a truck. Sometimes you're in a hotel. Sometimes you're only home for a night. You can do all of these things anywhere. You don't just have to be in your truck. And today we are going to talk about the neck. For a lot of you, you're feeling stress and tension in the back of the head, maybe even in the back of the shoulders, and you keep thinking that that's where the problem is. And I want to tell you that that may not be the case. Hey, good morning, Gwen. Still in Canada. Have you left yet? I'm not sure if you've left yet. Drop in the comment section. Let me know where you're tuned in from. Say hello. Say hello to your fellow friends. You never know when you might be right next to somebody and you don't even know it. So we're talking about the neck today. And if you've watched any of my lives before, if you're a part of our Mother Trucker Yoga community, that you know that I talk a lot about shoulders and neck and hands and arms, because these are all really important body parts. It's not just about building biceps. It's about helping your body function better in your everyday life. There's a fun term called functional fitness. Functional fitness means the things that I choose to do, the stuff that I start to engage and add into my life should help me function better in what I have to do in my day-to-day life. I'm not saying you can't do the other stuff, but if that other stuff isn't helping you, it might be time to change your approach. And today we're talking about the neck. So the neck is a really important area of the body, not just because it holds your really heavy head up above your shoulders, but for many people, we're having a lot of neck pain. We're having a lot of upper back pain, maybe even headaches, migraines, we're clenching our jaw at night, all sorts of stuff. And we're always focused on the back of the neck. But today I want to focus on the front of the neck for a couple different reasons. This is not just about reducing strain through the upper back and the neck and reducing headaches. When we release the front of the neck, I'm talking about from the chin all the way down to the clavicle, so you can feel where that clavicle bone is. It's a floating bone that runs from your shoulder, and then there's usually like that little notch there you can feel, and then you have another one. So you can feel that for yourself and just see where that is. So when we stretch the front of the neck, it not only releases tension off the upper back and the neck, helping you reduce things like headaches and jaw clenching and TMJ, even things like lockjaw. But when we do that, we also help the vagus nerve, which comes from our gut and up into our brain, which now more and more research is coming out that if we stretch and release the vagus nerve, if we breathe deeply, that triggers instant stress relief. Instant stress relief when we breathe deeply and we trigger that vagus nerve. We're not talking about deep breathing today though. We're talking how can I release this part of my neck so that I can feel more calm, so that I can release my lymph. Okay, so we have what's called a lymphatic system. If you're not walking, jumping, skipping, hopping, if you're not doing anything that helps move that lymph in your body, if you're sitting for a really long time, the lymph in your body goes stagnant. Have you ever looked at an elderly person and you're like, wow, why are your ankles so swollen? And then they say, oh, that's just age. Wrong. It's not age. It's because they're not moving enough. And when our lymph goes stagnant, dis-ease comes into our body. And we have lymph nodes through our neck, through our chest, in our groin. We have lymph nodes everywhere, but they really surround more of the center of our body. So when we do this stretch, I'm gonna show you, it's gonna help with lymph, it's gonna help with that headache pain and upper neck and back pain, it's gonna help with posture, but more importantly, it's just gonna feel really, really good. And this is something that you can do anytime, anywhere. So let's get to it, right? Let's get to it. Hey, Martin, how are you? Great to see you on. Yeah, drop it in the comment section. Let me know when you're tuning in. Say hello. All right, super easy, super simple. If you know me and you've been on before, you know I don't like to complicate things, but you do know I like to explain the why, explain the how, and explain the what so that you do things correctly and safely. All right, but this is an easy one. You're gonna use your fingers and find your clavicle, okay? I have kind of a weird top on today, but it's best if you're on your skin, okay? Because you can pull that skin down. All right, so you're gonna find the top of your clavicle and you're gonna pull the skin down over your clavicle. That might feel really tight already. And you're gonna start with your head down, all right? This is gonna look kind of funny. Open your mouth like this. And then I can't do it and talk at the same time. Keep your mouth open, just like this. And then as you tip your head back, you have to keep pulling down. And then tip your head back. And once you can't get any farther back, you're going to go from here to here. And reach through the front of the chin as much as you can. And then when you're reaching through the chin, I mean, that should feel wicked tight. For the most of us, especially because you're driving or if you sit at a computer a lot, the head starts coming forward. So all these muscles up here are strained and overstretched, and all these muscles here are super, super tight. So most people, when they don't understand the body and are trying to teach you fitness and trying to teach you health, are focused where we feel the problem. And that's not always the case. So we're gonna pull down, right, that loose skin right over our clavicle, open the mouth, and then push the chin up and even slide the chin side to side. You might even feel some popping or some movement around your ears, which is a good thing because there's muscles and bones in there. You can also pull on your ears to help release that. But when we open this up and stretch this out, our jaw has release, our upper back and neck has release, that vagus nerve is able to move blood flow more freely. Our lymph nodes are free. They're not pinned down and restricted. We're able to move that lymph again. You can also take your fingers and you can pull, just draw the lymph. You can move down and move things, start getting things moving. Now, if you're like me, when I first started learning more about the body, it was almost like the simple, silly things were like, this is too easy. Because for years and years and years, we've been told things should be complicated to be effective. Not just in fitness and health, but just in life in general. It's like, if that's too easy, there must be something wrong. That's too simple. There must be something wrong. And that couldn't be further from the case. So I want you to try this today. I want you to pull down on those clavicles. You can see now I got blood flow going through there. And open, stretch, and then notice how you feel. If you're a jaw clencher at night, do this through the day. Do this before you go to bed at night, and notice if you wake up in the morning if you weren't grinding your teeth and clenching your jaw. Notice how the upper back and neck feels. Are you getting less headaches? Are your ears popping less? Do you feel less pain? Okay, do you feel less pain right in your jaw? These are all small little things that you can do to improve how you feel. I'll leave you with this. It's a cycle, you guys. It is a cycle. If we do a little bit for ourselves, we feel better. And when we feel better, we make better choices. And when we make better choices, we feel better about ourselves. And when we feel better about ourselves, we make better choices. It's just this constant cycle. So my question for you is, how are you going to step out of the cycle of where you are right now into the cycle of where you want to be? It all starts with one simple change. And that change could be just this right here today. All right, you know what to do. Share out this video with other fellow truckers. Let other people know that there are small, simple things that they can do no matter where they are, on the road in the truck, in a hotel room like I am right now, or at home with your family. It does not matter. But you got to do something today. And that something can be this. Yeah, show us some love down in the comment section. I so appreciate that. That helps Facebook know, hey, this girl kind of knows what she's talking about, and I think people like watching her videos. So share out this video, share out this broadcast, and I will see you guys really soon. Bye.